Today on Cooking with a Lion, we're making one of my favorite salads. It comes together fast, has incredible texture, and the dressing is amazing. And it's all happening right now. Let's get started. Now it's true, there are plenty of salads out there, but few salads have such amazing dressings that you think, what was that? What makes it so darn delicious? And this is what makes this salad so delicious. What I have in this bowl is a small shallot, but I did a small dice. And what I can do is I'm gonna actually kind of calm down the intensity of this shallot with a little bit of acid. Two different types of acid, in fact. I have red wine vinegar and also balsamic vinegar. I always say when you use balsamic vinegar, don't just use 100% balsamic. Hit it with a little bit of red wine vinegar to balance it out. That will make your dressing so much better. And less punchy and more like, oh, that's quite nice, well-rounded. Now, it sort of sits for just a little bit, but what other types of flavorings do we want? Salt and pepper, really important. Not too much, just a smidge. Freshly ground black pepper. And now one of the secrets is a really good mustard, Dijon mustard, Grey Poupon to be exact. A couple teaspoons of that. Now the mustard, it actually does a couple of things. It brings a little bit of heat to it, but it also brings more of a texture. So when I whisk in this extra virgin olive oil, it emulsifies, it doesn't separate, it stays nice and creamy, and that's what we want for this dressing. There we go. Just give it a good whisk and you'll watch the whole thing come together. That's all it takes. The wonderful thing about this salad, you can really throw whatever you want in it and it's gonna be wonderful as far as texture and as far as the integrity. I have some small grape or cherry tomatoes. Different colors is always nice for you and your guests. Those go in. I went ahead and halved the small ones and then quartered the larger ones. Cucumber, super refreshing. What I've done is I peeled them and dice them, kind of a medium to small dice. And now we're gonna add a grain. You can do farro or barley, but it gives this wonderful chew. Really lovely, complex texture. Herbs, where would we be? I've got a little bit of freshly chopped parsley, flat leaf Italian parsley, and some creaminess. A little bit of the butteriness and richness that comes from avocado. All I did was simply dice it inside the shell with a knife. And then when I'm slicing it and pulling it out, you can see it comes out in beautiful little cubes like that, okay? And that's all it takes. Now we're gonna gently fold this together. Don't be cruel to your salad. Salad's lovely, but you don't wanna smoosh it all together because there's some delicate items in here. So we'll just keep folding it and you turn the bowl so that everything is equally dressed. That looks great. Everything is equally dressed, and now it's time to serve it up. Really simple, very simple, quite elegant, actually, as far as a salad is concerned. Beautiful little heaping serving here. Make sure you get everything in this bite. If you close your eyes, you think steak. And the reason for that is because the grain has this wonderful chew to it. It's almost like when you have mushrooms and they're very meaty, but the flavoring I get is the balsamic paired with that Dijon mustard, and that just says steak for me. But of course, there's no steak, there's no meat. It's vegan, to be honest with you. It's wonderful because you have this bright acidity and the balance with the red wine vinegar and that balsamic vinegar. Mustard just hugs all the ingredients together, so it feels like it all belongs. The brightness and great texture, that crunch of the cucumber and that acidity, it goes pop, pop from all those fresh tomatoes and their herbaceousness. Let me tell you guys, parsley isn't just a garnish, it works beautifully. It has such great flavor and depth. This is an amazing salad. Comes together super fast. It's very refreshing. So you could have it like an afternoon gathering or even for a brunch, but definitely steak, grilled vegetables, or chicken. You know what? And when you try it, which I hope you do, let me know what you like to pair it with. Cheers.